Hey Hotshots, Jess with Emotional Fire Academy here today to talk about the cure to people pleasing if you're a highly sensitive person. Subscribe to my channel if you are an HSP ready to transcend all the bullshit traits of this personality type. That's what we do here. Welcome to Emotional Fire Academy. I'm Jess, Master NLP practitioner and former firefighter. Before I begin, I want to announce I have a free training series on how to transcend your sensitivity. It is bangin'. I give you my absolute number one emotional regulation tool that I use, that I teach my clients, so you can get on the train to drop in these traits. You're going to totally start to transcend your sensitivity. When you start putting these things in place, it just falls away naturally. That's what happened to me. I want to teach you exactly how to do it. That is free. You unlock it just with your email address below, because I just don't want it out there floating about in YouTube land. So I do want to kind of keep it for our group. But yeah, it's totally going to help. Check that out below. So people pleasing, I really think, taps into that survival instinct, right? To get along with the tribe. You got to jive with the tribe in order to survive, right? And so the problem, what happens is we start to self-sacrifice too much. Now this is kind of similar to if you lose yourself in love. I just made a video on that. Check it out below, above. I'll link it for you. But it's the same issue, essentially, is that you subconsciously go into these patterns where you're trying to make someone happy to get something from them, right? Love, affection, appreciation, reciprocation, loaded giving. Talked about that in the birthday video. Check out the birthday video, link it above. So the cure to people pleasing, is about belief change. If you really want to, not be a people pleaser anymore, we got to move into some more empowering beliefs. And essentially, I think what happened is, that wound, that tribal wound was triggered, that it's not safe to be me. People don't like me for who I exactly am. It's more important to me to be accepted by the tribe. It feels really good to get validation from the tribe. And so I look to, outside people, people at work, people in my personal life, my romantic partner. I look to them to validate me. So the cure to this is really starting to self-validate. The cure to any of these traits is starting to step into your heroic self. Your heroic self is your best version of yourself. And your heroic self self-generates a lot of these things that we look for in other people in life, right? We look for validation, we look for love, we look for approval, we look for acceptance, but really it's all inside of us. All we have to do is start generating it inside of us organically, and then it doesn't really matter what anyone else is doing. And beautifully, what happens is we then get it, but we have to give it to ourselves first in order to get it. So some of the beliefs that we might be holding unconsciously, that we don't even realize, that we probably formed in childhood when we were given the original messaging of, and it might not have even been messaging, let me correct myself. It might have just been, we learned as kids that it was easier when people were happy with us. When teachers were happy with us, parents were happy with us, grandparents, aunts and uncles, when they're happy with us, it's easier. It's easier to survive. We feel like our survival is threatened when people are unhappy and displeased and yelling at us and upset. So we develop these beliefs, and these may be the ones that we're harboring. I want people to like me. I need them to like me. I need to survive, and so I need to keep the people around me happy. I yearn to be liked and appreciated. Being liked and appreciated is part of me fitting in and being accepted. It's nice when people are happy with me. I feel good when people like me. I feel good when people validate me. These are some of the beliefs that we have that we kind of just unconsciously place the power outside of ourselves. And that's okay. We start taking it back, because when it becomes problematic is when we maintain these behaviors and then we realize that we always self-sacrifice. It's like we're invisible to these behaviors. We don't even know we do it until it's gone so far that we're like, whoa, this is a huge issue for me. This is a pattern in my life. I'm constantly giving up who I am. I don't know who I am. I'm just trying to make everybody happy and fit in so that I can feel normal. It's a subconscious pattern that we just play out. We're not even aware we're doing it. It's like this invisible program that we're running, and we're just going through our day, not even realizing we're running it. So we want to start auto-generating self-validation. Self-validation is stick that flag in yourself and say, this is the source of validation, acceptance, love, wholeness is me. It's all in here. Me, me, me. Make yourself the center of the universe. I've talked about that in my last few videos. So some self-validating beliefs we want to start reinforcing. So we start repeating these, I like me. I appreciate me. People like me for exactly who I am. I am whole and complete. I'm whole and complete. When I stop telling the story that I'm not whole, I'm broken, I'm messed up, there's something wrong with me, when I just stopped those thoughts, when I just consciously stopped telling the thoughts, what was underneath was the feeling of I'm whole and complete. So it's there. And I'm sure you've had moments where you're like, I am whole and complete. Like, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm great. The moments where you shined, where you thrived, you got an award at work, you really made a new friend and they really dug you. You have these moments. It's not like we've never experienced this in life. We have had these moments. And so remembering them and saying, this is the place I would like to consciously inhabit in my awareness, is this permanent place of feeling whole and complete all the time. I just want to make it more prevalent in my day-to-day life. And we do that. We can totally do that. We do it through repetition. We do it through, some people wake up into these epiphanies. They just realize, wow, I'm whole and complete and nothing is wrong with me. You can choose that today, right now, in this moment. I'm whole and complete. I am awesome. There's nothing wrong with me. It's a choice. It really is a choice of choosing to think that way, aligning all your thoughts with that, aligning your physiology with that, so you feel the feelings of it being real. Because it is real. You're totally radical and unique just the way you are. You're here participating in the circus of a life, and you are just as important as any other animal in the circus. We're all just animals in the circus, players in the circus, performers in the circus. We're all equivalent. We're all in the same level playing field. So we self-validate. And as the more and more that we do this, we step into a true authenticity. And you can sense that off of people when they have given themselves the permission to totally be themselves. They give others the permission. It's like, oh, I can breathe around this person. I can be totally me. I can say whatever I want. I'm not judged because this person isn't judging themselves. So the cure to people pleasing isn't having to draw boundaries or, I'm not a fan of that advice of having to be like firm and boundaries, stay away from me, quit doing this, narcissist, all that other stuff. It's all about you. The answer is always inside of you. Your hero self is there waiting to be unlocked. Unlock it with my free training series. Start today. Watch the video training series and start practicing the tools that I give you. And, know that you're whole and complete, because you're whole and complete right now. You always have been, you always will be, and anything else that you've believed before that was maybe time to shed if you want. I'm not telling you what to do. You can do whatever you want in life. So let me know what you thought. Leave a comment below. Check out that free training and have a great day, Hotshots. I believe in you.